Okay, welcome to LUMS in Lahore in Pakistan. I'm meeting Dr. Bushra after this achievement, Vice Chancellor Alumni Achievement Award. Even though she's one among 10, but she has a very special achievement, very special and very unique profile. So that is the reason I wanted to interview her, introduce to my YouTube channel. Dr. Bushra, please introduce yourself and welcome to the channel.
Thank you so much. Thank you for including my voice in your YouTube channel. Dr. Bushra Anjum, I am originally from Lahore, Pakistan. Did my undergraduate and master's both from here. Master's from LUMS, intake 2005 and graduated 2007. Then on Fulbright scholarship, I went abroad and finished my PhD in computer science. After that, I was teaching for a couple of years and then made my switch to the industry. Worked for Amazon for about 4 years. And then just last year switched to a startup called Doximity in their data science department. So I was their data lead then for about 8 months, and then right now I'm working as the program manager for the company, for the data science department. Alongside, I volunteer with a number of international organizations. My passion is to increase the representation of women in the tech fields. As you may know that in the US alone, the women only make about 20 to 22% of the tech workforce, and the numbers in the other parts of the world are not very encouraging either. So my passion and one of my goals is that in my lifetime, I would like to see that percentage increase significantly, as close to 50-50 as possible.
Okay, so as you already explained, you have a lot of achievements in different fields in different countries, and you are also a gold medalist, which is like a very high profile achievement at LUMS, and I am sure it's also global achievement. But also I want to kind of quickly ask about your Fulbright experience, mainly because as Vice Chancellor mentioned yesterday, LUMS produces largest number of Fulbright scholars anywhere in the world as an institution. And second, in Sri Lanka also it's very much demanded and a lot of people aspire to get that. So can you share about your Fulbright scholarship experience mainly?
Sure. So when I finished my master's here from LUMS, I got good exposure to research and I really liked that. So I knew that I wanted to go for a PhD degree. Then the choice was whether to do it from here or from abroad. And I knew that LUMS is second to no international institute. The quality of instruction, the quality of education or research would not be in any way less than any other international institute. But it was the exposure that I went for. Because the more people you meet, the more people you work with, collaborate with, the more people you try to understand, the better your life becomes and the more you are able to contribute positively in the lives of others. So started to look around for opportunities, and of course LUMS had a very active department that would help you figure out which scholarships are available and how to prepare for them. So the opportunity of Fulbright came in, prepared the application, got selected. It's a very competitive process, so I'm very fortunate that I got selected for it, and then went abroad for 4 years. The experience, of course, it was even better than what I could have imagined. Of course, I studied and learned a lot and produced some good research papers, but then again, I learned a lot culturally, grew a lot personally, and it's, I think, the experience of going abroad, especially with kind of a framework that an institute like Fulbright provides, it really helps you in a holistic personal growth.
Okay. And where did you study for your PhD?
I went to North Carolina, so I was in NC State University from 2007 to 2012.
Excellent. So now, and also you are in a very unique field of kind of work now, encouraging underprivileged or female to get into STEM and computer science. Can you kind of elaborate on that, what you are doing and why you want to focus on that?
Certainly. So this is something which has come to the forefront a lot in the recent times, I would say in the last 10 years, that the people who are creating technology do not really represent the people who are using them. So there's a very particular demographic that is creating technology, but the people who are using it are far more diverse in every possible way. So it's important that the people who are designing and creating technology are exactly the same proportionally as people who are using it. And one of the biggest demographic which is missing is women. In computer science, as I said, in general, it's 20 to 22% of the workforce. And then in some particular areas, the percentage is even more dismal, like artificial intelligence or machine learning, it's way off. So it's extremely important that women have a voice in how the technology is designed. They have a say in all the ethical issues that are related to technology, and they are just represented well in how things work and how they're supposed to work and what's the functionality that is intended. So the work that I'm doing with a few international organizations, one of them notably is anitabi.org, which also is the nonprofit that organizes the largest Women in Tech conference, Grace Hopper. So I'm a project lead for one of their initiatives, which is called the Technical Leaders Monthly Call. In that, every month I invite a leader in the technology field internationally, and we have a conversation with them that how can more women and underrepresented minorities can step up into leadership roles in the tech industry. Then I'm also working with ACM-Women. I am their the chair for their standing committees and initiating a few projects there. Then I'm involved with Pakistani Women in Computing, a group which is very close to my heart, and encouraging the Pakistani community of women, especially those interested in the tech fields, to step up, go for advanced degrees, go for these big jobs with these big international companies, and then just find their way there. We are there to guide them.
Yeah, so now actually you have talked a lot of important issues and also important initiatives, but now also I already know that even though you are doing all these high profile bigger issues, you are still a comparatively younger scholar and younger professional. Now you have been recognized for what you have done, and also based on your profile, your work, and your even passion to help others. So now please comment something about your achievement award and also how you kind of plan to go further.
It's an incredible honor. Honestly, when I was applying for this award, I had 1% of hope maybe that my profile will be considered, because I know the LUMS alumni body, I know what they have achieved and the kind of profiles that are available there. And also I was incorrectly under the impression that in order to be recognized, you have to have a entrepreneurial kind of an achievement, which was something that I was corrected on very pleasantly, that you don't have to have started a business or a company, which of course takes a very particular type of mindset, but you can also be recognized for your volunteer work, or you can also be recognized for your career excellence, or you can also be recognized for the community service that you are doing. I think the VC Alumni Achievement Award has this very holistic, broader vision that what contributes as doing good in the society, and I think that's extremely important. It's not only heartening for someone like me, but it also opens the doors for a lot of other people, that their achievements and what they are working towards daily to get that recognized. So I'm extremely honored, extremely humbled, and it just motivates me even more to, in my humble capacity, try to do good while I'm on this planet Earth, in any capacity that I may.
Last question is like very self-interested question. Now, even though LUMS is very much known in Pakistan as a prestige and high-profile university, now I, as a Sri Lankan, I have been having difficulties of, advising and admitting people from Sri Lanka, particularly women applicants. Now that they give 50% scholarships for all females applicants. Now, what is your message in general about women to get into a STEM field and all these artificial intelligence, machine learning, robotics, and also getting to LUMS, or why they should apply to LUMS? Both questions together.
So a couple of thoughts on that. One is that LUMS can certainly do a little better in projecting its international image, especially to international audience. It's extremely important that the message that LUMS is an institute which not only helps you academically, like excel academically, but it grows you holistically into a person who is a productive member of the society. And though this message, as you rightly said, is very well resonated inside Pakistan, outside of the country, there's still a lot of work that needs to be done to make it known. And for that, I'm really appreciative of the work that you are doing, like this video and some of the other blogging and pictures that you have been taking to get that message across. I think that is very motivating for other international students to see another international student talking on behalf of the university. And as far as other students, international students are concerned, who might be looking at this video, me and the other award winners, both of this cohort, the previous ones, and I'm sure the ones coming after us, are making ourselves available for any kind of questions or mentoring that you may need. I'm from the tech field, so I can certainly say about this. I can certainly guide you about the tech field, computer science. You're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. And of course, all of us are from all different fields. We are from journalism, from health, from engineering, from banking, you name it. So we are certainly considering brainstorming on a few ways in which we can make ourselves very publicly available, that if you have any questions or if we can guide you in any way, then please do reach out to us.
Thank you, Dr. Bushra. Thank you very much, and all the best for your future ventures.
Yeah, all right.
And keep your good work up. Thank you. Ciao.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thanks.